Apparently it is Canada Tourism Week, so it's both an American and a Canadian. I am going to share some of the best festivals of the summer based on an incredible partnership I did years ago with the New Yorker and Destination Canada. I'm including this photo because it just always makes me laugh. Yes, that's Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel dressed in a Mountie suit. This is like circa 2011. I was hired very early on as like a content correspondent covering these festivals for the summer when I was living in New York, and luckily being a Canadian, I went back. It was amazing. We'll go west to east. So I started with the Okanagan Wine Festival. That's coming up this summer. This is an amazing region. There's two big wine regions, one east, one west, but this is like 3 hours from Vancouver. It is fantastic in the summer. Go. All right, giddy up, Calgary Stampede. This is an enormous event, so much so that even Yellowstone has referenced it. Like, it's one of the biggest rodeos and parties and concerts and county fair and all the rest of it. Go. Okay, I went to a lot of East Coast festivals because there was just a lot. So this is the Illuminato Arts Festival in Toronto. And of course, this is the TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival, which is now considered like one of the top film festivals in the world, and a lot of films premiere here every year. Stratford Shakespeare Festival, also a really big deal. This is Justin Bieber's hometown, just FYI, but loads of great actors and plays every year. I think it's June or July. Montreal Jazz Festival. Okay, Montreal is fantastic in the summer. Okay, there's like auto racing. There is tons of concerts. It's a huge art city. The food is like my top 3 in North America. It is such a party in the streets for this entire event. Like, Prince at one point had just showed up to jam for 3 nights at a local bar. Like, this is, you got to go to this. And I stopped at the Prince Edward Island Shellfish Festival, which was really fun because the Maritimes are amazing, and I grew up on the West Coast primarily, both in the States and in Canada, and so I never really made it. And so, you know, obviously we all know Anna Green Gables, so that's always what I think of when I think of PEI, but the people in the Maritimes are delightful, so it is really worth the trip. And for the Americans, it's like got a lot of similarities to Maine. Ooh, I'm pulling out the old photos. Okay, so I think like a lot of times people don't always think about like, oh, Canada for the summer if they're coming in from the States, but you know, the East Coasters like go to Montreal and Toronto. The West Coasters usually go to Vancouver, BC, or Alberta to ski in the winter or to hike in the summer. But it's beautiful and there's so much to do, and Canadian tourism should hire me again.